Welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Zone 414. Or 414, I don't know. Found it, whatever. And has Guy Pearce in it. So that's why I'm watching it. And I think he is hired to... it's set in the near future. He's hired by a private... He's a private detective who has been hired to find some wealthy businessman's daughter. He teams up with some artificial intelligent person. I think it's a girl, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, Jane. She's artificial AI. And they're going to try and solve the mystery. So, that's all I know. Guy Pearce is in it, so I'm going to watch it. It is 4.9 on IMDb, but only 1,393 people have rated it so far. Other than that, I don't really recognize anybody else in it, so let me get into it, find out what it's about. It's an hour and 38 minutes long. Let me get into it, find out what it's about, give you a better idea, let you know what I think. And the other thing is, I don't know if you noticed a little light coming here. I had a projector issue, so I'm using my old projector, and I can't mount it. It's down here flashing through. I'm sure you don't care. Let me get into the movie. I just thought I'd share that with you in case you were like curious. And now, that curiosity has been satisfied. So, probably more curious about the movie that you tuned in to find out a lot more about. So let me get to that, and I'll get back to you. Stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Zone 414. Sorry, no check-ins. Kind of got, I guess, caught up in it a little bit, or not much that happened that deserved a check-in, I would think. When I went to pause it, I was like, I should check in. It was way past halfway and almost over, so I was like, we'll do it all here in the close. So, it is what they said, kind of. Guy Pearce is an ex-detective who gets hired by a couple of guys to find one rich guy's, they're brothers, so one guy's daughter, the guy's niece, right? And evidently she went missing in Zone 414. Now, Zone 414 is for robots, essentially. So it's a city of robots, artificially intelligent robots that, they have it all closed off, where you can go in, I guess, which I think, I didn't catch it, but they allude to the fact that, regular humans can go in and do whatever they want with these artificial intelligent people. So they pay a pretty nice premium to make that happen. And I assume that's what their existence is. So, and that's where the guy's daughter went into there. And so they hire Guy Pearce to go in and find out where she is, what's happened to her. And he also says, when you first go in there, go and find Jane. And Jane is either the first, but the best AI robot that they built, the guy's favorite, and she'll help you. So he does. And Guy Pearce and her, work together and kind of, not so much become friends, but they build a little bit of a relationship where, he's going to help her if she helps him, kind of stuff. And that's really the whole plot of the movie. He's going to look for this girl. He's going to use Jane as his help, and then find out what's going on. What's the big deal? The guys, the brothers, they're the one who has created this world, and yeah, that's it. You know what I mean? They're reaping the rewards of it and managing that whole piece of it. And I thought it was quite interesting as I was watching the movie. It didn't dawn on me until I was really ready to check in. So when you think about the plot that I just described to you, wouldn't you think, you would think it'd be, I don't know, very action-packed, I would think, It wasn't. And this isn't a spoiler alert, but it felt like he got hired, and there's the hiring piece. That was a little bit exciting, I guess, a little bit more action than the rest of the movie. And, he goes into this world to try and find this girl. I think her name was Melissa. And really, he goes in, he finds Jane. He asks a question, goes to find somebody else, finds somebody else, and, that's really it. It wasn't like Cloak and Dagger or, any, real crazy stuff. It was, he just went in and asked people, hey, this and that and this and that, and they guided him around. And that, I mean, that's pretty much what it felt like, So, I mean, I think ultimately you're trying to figure out what happened and what this whole thing means, and that comes out. But really, It was very mundane, I would say. I found myself looking at my phone again. I did have to rewind a few times just to make sure I got it, but it just didn't have enough action for what I thought what a near future movie would have. A little bit more. It just was, follow the questions. Not even clues or anything like that. I don't know. I think they could have added a little bit more to it, to be honest with you. I mean, Guy Pearce was good. I think the ideas were good, but it just didn't pan out on the way that they, went through the whole thing. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'd probably give it a 5 on this one. There's something there, but they just didn't make it pop for me. I don't know. I don't know if that was helpful at all. I apologize if it wasn't. Yeah, there's nothing more I could say, So I can't say any more because I don't want to spoil it, but you get the idea. You got two powerful people creating worlds of robots for humans to go in and enjoy themselves at a cost. Guy's daughter goes missing. Guy Pearce asks a few questions. Movie over. Alright. There you go. No, check it out if you want. Don't put it at the top of your list, but if you ran out of things like I do, check it out. Hopefully that was helpful. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.
Thank you.